What I experienced, I would say that unlike the other years when we're doing Red Bull, um, this time I feel like the dancers connected to what they were doing at some point because everybody was enjoying what they gave out. It was not an instance of, oh, I beat myself up because I didn't do a certain way or
Yes.
I didn't give out a certain thing. And people got to connect with different, got to see a level of dancers in that context that people are actually enjoying what they're doing and giving out. And at some point, at some round, Olga was telling a story with the Papa Ute song, and you and Mr. T did the same thing too. So it was something that was touching. So I got to shift the dancing from just doing it to impress the audience, but doing it to also connect and to give out what you're passionate about.
Lovely. So you agree with Yaya, what the levels have gone up
Yeah.
compared to previous years?
Yes.
This is your second Red Bull Dancer Star or third?
Third.
Your third.
Yeah.
Mr. Kaizen.
Yes, sir.
First of all, Osaka Lilele, what does that mean? What does Kaizen mean?
I'm so glad you asked, fam. Because
Error.
I feel like people don't ask enough. They're just like, oh, Kaizen. Okay, no, we'll just let it be.
Error.
But yeah, Kaizen is, excuse me if I'm butchering this, but Kaizen is a Japanese philosophy based on the concept of getting 1% better each and every day, regardless of how big or small that step is, as long as you are taking that step towards improving yourself, towards being a better version of yourself. It's something that I relate with so heavily that I was like, I have to associate with this name.
Come on.
I have to associate him. And just a tidbit with Kaizen, like the way the name is written, I've replaced the E with a 3. And so initially it was just because it was looking kind of cool, you know. If an E looks like a 3 spun the other way around. But ever since I started to follow Christ, I started to associate it more with the Trinity, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. So it's a little way of me to remind myself every time I see the name or think of the name that I'm of Christ.
You're not alone.
You know what I mean? Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So your quick comment, same question. Yeah, you experienced Red Bull Dancer Star the third time, right?
It's my second time.
Second time. Yes. How are you seeing the standard of dance in Botswana based on what you experienced on Saturday?
But I'm probably gonna sound like a broken record here, but I agree with what the other two ladies were saying, fam. I think in my first year, like many others, we were just too focused on pleasing the crowd that we didn't get to really do what we wanted or what would come naturally to us. You know what I mean? And second year, I'm not entirely sure what the dancers felt about that dancing, so I didn't get to conversate with them, so I don't know what really their mindset was in the second year. But with the third year, to answer your question, I think that's where we were at. Even people who I had known before not to see, people like Sir Isaac, people like King Josie, who in the first year, when a song that's not piano playing, they would freeze up. They oh my gosh, man. They came and they showed out. You can tell that these people were enjoying the song, regardless of whatever it is that they were doing. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And speaking for me personally, I thoroughly enjoyed my rounds. Even if Yaya did take me out again for the second time. For the second time, I thoroughly enjoyed the round.
The battle.
I enjoyed it. I was telling my pal Bimo here earlier on that I wish Red Bull came back in the next 6 months because I'm ready to go again.
I like it.
I'm ready to go again.
Yeah, it's not going to feel like a year because remember the road is going to start around April.
Yeah.
Roughly plus or minus April.
Yeah.
So we don't really wait a year.
Yeah, that's true.
For the festivities.
Yeah. That's true.
Hi Lindela, aka Kuruk.
Hi.
You can start by telling us the meaning of your name and where you get it from. Kuruk, right? Am I saying it properly?
Yes.
Emma.
Oh gosh, the story. Okay, it's a character from a TV show.
Emma.
That I deeply resonate with. It's not an anime, but as an anime fan, a lot of people would classify it as maybe the first form of animated show that they really did enjoy.
Emma.
So it's from Avatar: The Last Airbender. He has a lot of, as we know the story, Aang has a lot of past lives. And Kuruk is one of those past lives. He is a water-bending avatar.
and his life story, just how he carried on as the Avatar, his story of taking on, I'm a firstborn, so
Emma.
the story of taking on a lot of burdens as a firstborn Kodapeng, he carried a lot from his predecessors as well. So just how he carried on through life, always with a smile. He was a silly person, he was a giggly person, he was a happy person, despite all the adversity he faced. And I fully like to believe that I am a silly, happy person despite any challenge or adversity I face.
Emma.
So I feel like the name deeply resonated with me and I decided to take it on.
I love the confidence you're speaking with. You're very eloquent and well spoken. I'll be honest with you. Now, on to the same question I asked. I want each person to answer it in their own way. How did you feel about the standard of dance you were born in Kasatari Komala?
First and foremost, I was very happy that the top 16 did not look the same for the third time in a row.
Emma.
I was very impressed and very happy that I got to see new dancers come into the space.
Emma.
New female dancers.
Emma.
Shout out to Novi. Never seen her before. Apparently it was her second comp and her first big one, and she went up there and killed it. So I'm very happy that more females are feeling comfortable coming into the space and showing what they've got.
Emma.
I definitely believe the standard has gone up and gone up and gone up year after year.
Emma.
And as Archie said, I'm very proud of the Amapiano dancers just coming out and saying, no matter the song, we're going to do our style, because it is Red Bull Dance Your Style.
Yes.
If you are confident enough in your style that you can do it to any kind of music, then the skill level has definitely improved all across the board. Not just the Amapiano dancers, but the hip-hop dancers included.
Dope stuff. Dope stuff. And second to last, BMO. What's good, brother? You can come closer to the mic. You can come closer to the mic.
Yeah. What's up?
How you doing, brother?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm great. And once again, man, congratulations on being in the top 16. It's not a small feat.
Appreciate
Is that your first time in the top 16?
No, it's my second time. Same with Archie.
Awesome stuff. And how do you feel about the level of dance and just the experience you had on Saturday?
I think that the level of dance that we're currently at, in my personal opinion, could be a lot better, because for some reason I'm comparing it with like the level of dance from last year. This year, yes, we're more confident in our own styles, but there's a sense of like rawness that, particularly which I saw in the hip hop dancers, that we kind of lost, that the Amapiano dancers have now incorporated. And I was everyone saying, we're very proud of that particularly. Shout out to King Josie, shout out to Isaac. Honestly, they really showed us we need to pull up our socks as like the hip hop dancers in the country.
Were they the only two Kwaito dancers in the 16?
No.
London
as well.
So 3.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna comment on that in a moment.
Who else was there actually?
It's just 3 this year.
I feel like we're missing someone. Yeah.
But what about Amapiano?
Yeah, I feel like we're missing someone at the back of my head.
Okay. And last but not least,
just 3.
This year was just
yeah,
hey man,
just 3.
It was well deserved for those 3, man. They really improved genuinely.
I'm gonna pull in our winner of the top 16, 20. First of all, give him a round of applause, guys. No. And before I pull him in to comment on the same question, I just want to say, man, it was well deserved. I think you trained hard. I think you worked for it, and I think you fought. My standout round for you is the very, very last round. That it was the third round, right, of your last battle. Yeah, but we'll talk about it in a moment. First and foremost, just go ahead and introduce yourself and tell Botswana what you thought about the standard of dance that happened on Saturday.
My name is Michael Okere, current Red Bull winner. Standard of dance at what was the question? Standard of dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was really good. We could get better though. We feel the confidence was there. I can say the confidence was there. We were able to put in what we had practiced. I give glory to God for the win. It wasn't easy. To be honest, it wasn't easy. Yeah, but next year I'm excited to see what you guys have in store for us.
Yes, sir. So are you competing again next year?
He has to.
I don't think so.
Still thinking about it.
I'm still thinking about it, but I'm leaning towards not competing, you know.
Kahore.
Give other people a chance. Like, so many other great dancers.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. So Khora will just go in a circle in what we're doing right now. I'm gonna ask myself the same question. And then Haki Heza Araba. I'm going to hand the mic to Archie. You're gonna be you're gonna pull out the next question essentially, or lead the second part of the conversation with any thoughts that are on your mind. You can frame it as a comment, you can frame it as a question, right? So personally, I think the standard all round was higher than every other year by a gap. Second of all, I still think, as much as you guys are right for a ba amapiano le kwaitu, they've stepped it up in terms of blending better. I still think they are lacking a lot. What do I mean? For me, the hardest song of the entire competition was Papa Ute. For me, when I say hardest, I mean no matter which background of dance you came in, it would test you the best. The easiest way or the best way to test your diversity as a dancer is slow music. For example, next time you guys are training, go home, play the slowest worship song that you know, and dance to it. And then give that to an amapiano dancer. You understand? So I feel like the Papa Ute round wasn't just the hardest, but for me it was the best.
Yeah.
Both, that was my moment of the entire tournament. Both Olga's round and my round. I feel like it was like Goku and Gohan. I don't know who's who.
Goku and Vegeta.
You understand?
Yeah.
And when I took it to social media, because I posted the thing on social media, it was confirmed. So I think as dancers, my takeaway is let's interact with slow music a whole lot more. Slow music. It's easy to dance to a Vimampizi, an Amapiano, an upbeat song. We've mastered that, most of us. You understand? The krumper can go in, the Amapiano guy can go in, but not everyone. I'm yet to see a b-boy going in on a slow song as well as a kwaito dancer going in on a very, very slow song. Imagine I gave you Oceans by Hillsong and you're an Amapiano dancer. So I think that's the thing that really, really needs to change our relationship with slow music. And in terms of stamina, I don't think it was so bad. Of course, it could improve, but I when I judge stamina, I compare the energy in the first few battles, top 16, to top 4. When the energy is somewhat the same, I get happy. So yeah, and Oga did well in terms of that. But Olga took it to a whole other level with the stamina thing, something that we discussed on TikTok, but it was executed by everyone, including myself. Y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea how much relieved I was because I was able to withstand. You understand?
Yeah.
So I'm going to hand over to Kaizen. What's your thought or question for the next round of questions?
Okay. My question is going to be, what is something that you dancers would like the audience to know about dance, so that when they come and they vote, something that you would like them to look out for or just to know that you feel like they may not know?
I want Ella to kick it off and then we go in a circle. What is something you'd like the audience to know so that habavuta basa tlhaloganya ka dance? I get basically that's the question.
Okay. What I think the audience should know is that we have different varieties of dance, and the way we're going to blend. Obviously, when a song comes on, it depends on the type of dancer you are. How are you going to portray that song as a dancer? They should know that there are different dance styles that we can put out on a song we're dancing to. If it's an amapiano, we can probably cramp to an amapiano song. So they shouldn't be phased by that. In fact, they should look at the technicality of what we're doing as we're dancing, and to vote based on actually somebody who's actually portraying the dance in a very good way. Like, you're telling a story, you're enjoying what you're doing, not because you have a fan base type thingy. So that's my take on it.
Yeah. Same question.
I think I'd have to agree with Ella that, like, as an audience, we need to focus more on technique, like the skill level, because what different dancers exactly as she's saying that someone you can put a song like Billie. I don't know if you guys have watched the final battle that happened in Frankfurt 2023 where Verb got Billie Eilish. He literally got a Billie Eilish song and he had to craft it and he did so well.
Lovely.
So it's the fact that um different dancers are going to interpret the song differently. And with the style that they have, the motion will be different and everything, but still we're expressing ourselves through the music.
Yeah.
So I think it's learning to actually see what a dancer is doing, understand that they're telling you a story, look at the skill level, and then judge based off of everything else. Like altogether.
Kaizen, same question to you.
Yes, sir. We've had these kind of conversations so many times. Our sentiments are pretty much the same. So I guess I'll just say it in the sense of what I would like the audience to get educated about dance.
Yeah.
Piggybacking off of what they're saying, a lot of the times they vote for people that do hype moves or who seem very in your face, that they miss certain intricacies that are just as important.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So the audience, I feel like the audience needs to get educated a lot more on these little things, foundations, techniques. Not they so that they could know how to dance. I mean, if they want to learn how to dance, that's fine. But just so that when they watch people like us, because I'm sure like a lot of us, most of us learn dancing from, or hip hop specifically, from the creators, people who are focused more on technique, focused more on foundation, focused more on these little things that a lot of people miss because they're not as educated. You know what I mean? So I think that's also something that we could take responsibility of in terms of our nation here, educating them as much as we can about the type of dance that we do. That way, when they come to another Red Bull, they know what to look for. You know what I mean? That they are not missing out on, you know, like the iceberg thing where they're only seeing a top layer when there's a huge portion underneath. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty much the same sentiment that there's a lot that are leaving on the table because they don't know it and they don't understand it. You know, yeah.
Kuruk, if you've got any different sentiments, what do you want the audience to know about dance that you think they don't know?
What I want them to know that I think they don't know already. This is a bit of a deep one for me, especially. Not all dancers are gonna look the same. For me personally, it's a thing of, I've been told, oh, I voted for you because you're a girl. Oh.
Because you're a girl.
Because I'm a girl. I've had people come up to me and say, I voted for you because you were a girl. I was like, that's crazy. But not just that. I've had people come up to me and be like, how are you dancing at your size, Kama? Like, I need Botswana to understand, because I think it also might limit people in the crowd who actually have the ability to do something great because of the fear that you don't have a dancer's body, you don't have a dancer's look. You think you're too skinny or too big. But what I need the crowd to know about dance is that dance is for everyone. You can come in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. The beautiful thing about dance is that it will bring you together regardless of creed, religion, race. It's something that unites people. I believe is a unifier of people. So what I need the crowd to understand is, don't vote for me just because I'm a girl, and don't vote for me just because you see someone of my size just doing something that you think is impossible, because you yourself can turn around and do it the next day.
Danko. Bimo.
Yo.
Your sentiments on the question, what do you want Botswana to know about dance that you think they don't know?
Okay. I think that at this point, Botswana is starting to like realize, okay, there's different variations of dance, but I think that they haven't understood the fact of which, like, how much of a toll it takes on the physical body.
Yes, sir.
Because they see us like once a year at the Red Bull stage. Those who come like once a year. There's ones who see us on a regular basis. Those ones are the ones that we can say, oh, okay, they're getting more educated. But the ones who come like once a year, they're like, oh, I'm going to attend Red Bull Dance Style. they don't understand the kind of toll that it takes, both emotionally, mentally, physically,
Yes, sir.
particularly, that you'll be there the night before, you won't sleep because the you'll be anxious as heck, and you're like, oh my god. And also, Red Bull the night before is dangerous, guys. Don't do it. But
Yes, sir.
but it's just, I wish that Botswana also understood that it takes like a heavy toll on you, regardless of how it may look.
What up?
Regardless of how it may look or how it may be, we are genuinely trying our best. We're not there yet, but eventually we shall be there. And by then, I'm sure that Botswana will understand truly what it takes.
100%.
Yeah.
Olga, is there anything you wish the crowd knew about dance?
Yeah.
Are we still allowed to call you Olga? You're not Michael.
Nah, bro, I'm still Olga. It's just that I wanted to win this time.
Hey, the ego shift is true. It's real, dog.
Is at home, the truth.
So next year now.
No, it's different because I'm
different.
Nigerian. You get. So it's like Olga.
Oh, I see.
So I thought about this. I analyzed everything.
He came prepared, guys.
Yes.
Serious business.
Anyway, what is the question? My thoughts.
What do you wish the audience knew?
That there are so many elements to dance, guys. It's not just because the audience is so used to TikTok dances, right? TikTok routines. So when they hear TikTok sound, they expect, oh, I'm expecting this routine, and they get disappointed when they don't receive that.
For sure.
You get that? Because the way we are programmed, right? We dance to the music how we feel is right. So I feel the audience should learn that there are different elements to dance, right? Dance is what this person is feeling, so this is what they're expressing, not what you expect them to see. Because the beat drops and you expect cramp or you expect a flip or you expect something explosive, doesn't mean that we're gonna deliver that. You get what I'm saying? I want you to see my artistry. I want you to see what I feel, what I'm envisioning in my head, what I want to show you. You get me? Not what you're expecting. You shouldn't expect in a round. You get what I'm saying? You shouldn't want to see something. You should be excited to experience what this dancer wants you to experience. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. True.
Yes, thank you, guys.
Wait, hold up. Let me introduce. So it is exactly 8:42 a.m. on YaronaFM Live the Music. Like I said, today we are joined by, if you just joined in, we are joined by the top 16 finalists by Redbull Dancer Style 2026. And in has just walked, for me, one of the two top crumpers of all time in Botswana. He was in the top 16. Savage Hound, aka 808, aka Mr. Kapeko. So he's about to give. I'm about to give him the question, and I know he's going to answer it in a different way. I repeat, for me, of all time, and I've watched Crump since 08 in Botswana. This is one of the two biggest crumpers in Bots. He's about to answer the question now. What Red Bull dance your style? What is it that you would have liked to advise the crowd about, or for them to know before the event started?
Well, that's a good question, right? Because I think the best thing is for the audience to actually do that research, especially for this event, when there's an event like Red Bull Dance Your Style, I think for the audience to even like enjoy it even more, it's better for them to actually like go onto YouTube, go onto TikToks, and research about different dance styles so that they know that there's different versatility in this dance industry. So that you are knowledgeable, you are able to pinpoint different type of dancers and see how they actually express themselves to different sounds, even though it's the same music. Let's say maybe I'm a piano dancer and I'm a camper, right?
Yes, sir.
So if people just know I'm a piano and they see I'm a piano dancer dance, they're gonna cheer for that because they're familiar with that.
Yes, sir.
Because they don't do their research on Crump, they are going to be like, oh, what's that guy doing? But if you do your research and actually watch the footage again and watch the guy who was actually doing something different from what you know, you actually start to understand what it is, different levels to this thing, you know. So that's what I would actually advise people to do that research. Go onto YouTube, don't waste your time. Go onto Facebook, it's everywhere now, you know. Yeah.
So, right. It's exactly 8:44. I'm gonna play a track, and right after this track, I'm throwing the question to Yaya, our 2024 winner. Any thought or question on her mind, she's gonna throw it to the rest of the group. And then after that, I think 2 more dancers, and we should be done just before 9. Coming through is Triply together with Lecrae with the iconic track Manolo. If you've never heard it before, I get on that guy, the rock that's on top of you. Yeah, it's the wrong one.
Don't let your brand go cold this winter.
When you said
As temperatures drop,
one of the
we
other
cozy
two.
up to the radio.
Who's the other two?
Your perfect
Wait. Hold on.
Two cameras.
and
CJ.
I knew it.
Yeah, no bias. I've seen him. Like I know how to be close to you and see beyond the fact that I know you. So even if you're my child and you're whack, I can see that you're whack. Or if you're dope, I can see that you're dope. That's why whenever I judge battles, even if I was to be dating one of the people batting, I believe I'll judge fair. So CJ's crump level, I've seen it from scratch. Like he's one of the crumpers who didn't even take a month to become dope.
You've said this before.
Not even a month. And for me, that's not an easy feat. Last up. Hey, so
How do you mean between the rock?
yeah, just bringing in the next question. Which two would like to bring the last two after that? Okay, Kuruk 1. Who's last? I picked Detroit. Yeah, after Poto Yara.
It's Campbell.
I don't hate honest.
After Poto Yara, Kuruk, Detroit will bring in a thought conversation, and then I'll introduce him just as we.
I'll bring in a thought conversation.
A conversation to the thought.
I'll head into the
It can either be a question or it can be something that you want people's comments on. An observation.
Yeah.
You're ready? I get with yours.
Isn't she waiting just now?
Hey, look, I hate that. Hey, because some are all the questions. Because every dancer has a different zone. Mr. Campbell, what up, brother?
I'm going to ask you a question, you guys.
My initial question was going to be just what was your favorite round?
Hey, we're not one of the minutes. It's like you already What do you eat?
But I eat everything. My favorite food
This
is
nigga,
I hate fast food.
his stomach is a
Do you eat
blood
food?
Yeah, of course. All the time.
Do you know how to cook it?
No. Cook what?
What?
What's African food?
It's
You
really
can't make jollof.
no, I am jollof. Yeah.
Jollof
As soon as I
is
can.
possible.
Give a goose. Got it. Don't eat it.
For real.
Egusi.
Yeah, I can help. Would you pay me?
Okay.
I can invite you to my house.
I know how to buy it. I just know how to cook it. I always get it from those niggas. They even bring them from Sierra Leone.
I see your videos.
Hey, man, I can. It's the
I
best.
can invite you to my house.
Even to make it better. I know it.
This is actually made out of
One day I'm just like,
I thought it was butternut.
everything. But
plantain.
Okay.
Is it mountain? It's plantain. Mountain.
Okay, so this is what's going to happen. The song is about to end, y'all.
Mountain.
The song is about to end.
Weird. We should know.
Iaya's going to bring a conversation, and then it goes around the circle. Then Lindela brings one, it goes around the circle. And then finally DT. I get what's another news. And then if they spill over, because I feel like if they spill over, which I think there will be, we can quickly eat into I think the first 10-15 minutes after the news. I want us to make the conversation very, very diverse. What do I mean? Right now we've spoken about dance style, but on a swear online, I want us now to talk about the business of dance. Remember, it's a career.
Yeah.
It's not a hobby.
Yeah.
For some people, it's a hobby, but for us, it's a career. It's something that we do, and well, we intend for it to make a thorough living for us. Rata bona re America ske re ke di golf 7 ka madi a dance. Jaaka ba bangwe ba di. Maloba, do you guys follow who follows Limpopo Way?
Who follows who?
Limpopo Way. I think Limpopo Way. What does he drive? What car is that? He drives like a German sports car.
Bro.
And every month he goes to at least 3 different continents. Every month.
Yeah.
Kapian. Listen, dance. He's not a diverse dancer. Kapian. And Temza does the same. Temza depends.
Yeah.
And I interviewed Verb on Saturday, no, Friday night. That Friday. Verb is a cramper only. He doesn't do a drop of other styles, but he literally makes a living, and he's saving up to buy. He said, "I want to buy a Benz in a few months."
And he will do it.
Kakram, where's Ngadian? Kakram.
He will do it.
Okay, what go up?
Again, we need to up ourselves.
When up?
He doesn't want
8:50 a.m. exactly on Beats from Heaven to YaronaFM. That is Triply and Lecrae with a hit song called Manolo. I saw how gospel music goes very far. Heike Borna, the Kinjas dancing to the song. America's Best Dance Crew also featured the song in one of their routines. So, like I said, I'm here joined by the top Botswana's finest, right? The top 16 finalists by Redbull Dance Your Style 2026. And I believe now, this is just an observation, it's no longer as TikTokish as it used to be. What do I mean? The crowd is now, they're becoming learned every year. And they bring, if you know, they become more and more skills oriented, because that's who the judge is, the crowd. So in just walked Campbell, aka is it Velo? I pronounce it Velo. Velox.
Yeah.
Yes, Campbell, aka Velox, one of the finalists. He's joining in on the conversation. I'm joined by Michael, by Yaya, by Ella, Savage Hound, Kaizen, Kuruk, as well as Bimo. And then there's myself as well. I was also one of the finalists. A lot of people don't believe that I dance. They think it's AI. I don't know what that means.
That is true. That is so true.
Why?
I have no idea. I think 2 people so far have been like, Mr. T. Mr. T. I'm like, if you knew that he was like one of the founding fathers of this, if you knew.
So, Velox is gonna make the first comment, but the question is coming from Yaya. Can you pull that mic there so that Yaya can go in? So, a lot of these dancers have a lot of vocal talent and ability. Podcast debate. So
yappers in the room.
Actually, I'm just throwing this out there for whoever is interested here.
Yeah.
If you started a dance-based podcast or digital magazine that's based on dance, I will support you. I personally will support you. I think it's one of the maybe. Well, yeah, to an extent. I believe that's one of the niches that no one is about to touch anytime soon. There's sports podcasts in Botswana, there's Christian ones, there's music ones. If someone started one year dance, I'm not saying I would come and present, but I would make sure that you present, and I'll give you whatever expertise I know from radio, and I have a little bit of equipment kind of thing. There's a light right here, Hey, whoever's interested in that, Ubelinda. Yarona Tumelo, aka Yaya, like I said, the 2024 winner who went to India. She's got a lot of experience with Dance Your Style. What is a question or a thought or an observation that you would like to throw to the team?
The question that I have is more of like a personal question. Like every single person has to have their own opinion on this. And it's about, how do you as a dancer believe that you can improve? What is your biggest challenge? And how do you build from that? Because I believe that as dancers, we are our biggest downfalls when we don't look at ourselves and don't think of improving.
Who would you like to go first?
I think DT.
Let's get it. Monele Michael.
Thanks. That's a really good question.
Yes, sir.
Well, to actually elaborate further on that question, I would just like to talk about where I started, right? I started when I was really, really young. I just saw videos on like YouTube, TV. I was watching Stomp the Yard, you know. So I literally just got like excited. I was literally like, as a kid, all I was watching was like animal channels and Discovery channels. So I wasn't really watching anything entertaining. So when I popped into like Stomp the Yard, I started researching about it further, you know. And then I met some friends who were just out there just dancing, parties and whatever. But I'll pick up on their dance move. Oh, this is a dance move that I saw on Stop the Yard. So I started researching and getting closer and closer to more dancers, you know. So how did I improve? I improved by being around dancers, you know. The more time I spent around dancers is the more actually involved because it became quite easy for me to pick up on each dancer on how they work on themselves, on how they improve. So because I was watching someone training, it was easier for me to take that training back home and do it. You know, I actually attended one of the best workshops ever. I think when I was really young, I think it was like in 2010 when Bird came to Botswana. It was my first time experiencing a workshop like Crown, you know, because back then I just thought you need to have all the things. I thought like you need to be like a b-boy, you need to be a popper, you know, like that's the era we came from. Like we would do everything, you know. But then when I experienced that workshop out there, which was 2010 by the way, he was just teaching crump, and I was just amazed that we can do like 3 hours long of training, you know. So that's when actually my mind grew a different callous. You know, I started to understand dancing in a different manner. I started going to theaters. I started joining competitions, winning competitions. I've been battling people. Even now, I still want to battle people because that's the core of it. I love battling because every time I battle, I think of improving. So if I'm putting myself in the ring and I say that I want to battle Velox, which I'm definitely going to be battling him today, it's because I respect him. You know, I see the way he dances, and I just want to see him do more. Because I want him to see him do more, I'm ultimately going to do more because I'm pushing him while I'm pushing myself.
Nice.
So that's how I improve by battling.
Nice. Ella, how do you think you can improve, and what are the challenges holding you back?
How do I think I can improve and what are the challenges?
Emma.
Yeah.
For me, I would say my challenge with being a dancer is because before I started dancing, actually, I was a kid who had like low self-esteem. So like me coming into dance, it was me like exposing myself to a different kind of world of being social and just putting myself in the spot. So I'd say as a dancer for now, I had to get out and start being more expressive and open as an individual because most of the time I used to be like closed in because I was scared of trying to find things out because a lot of people had a lot of things going on. People would be swimming, they have so many hobbies and stuff, and I didn't know what to do. But the thing that I discovered was dance, and dance gave me confidence that I never knew I had, and it helped me to grow. It helped me to be more social. It helped me to become this crazy individual who's always energetic, poppy with so much energy, and that made me grow as a dancer. And the improvement with it is that I always attend workshops, I always get advices from different dancers, especially Bruta always gives me advice on where I can improve, what can I do to change a certain element with the way I dance, and that helps me to improve. And I always attend lab sessions with Boyaya Oga. It is fun, and they get to tell me where I can improve, and I get to also critique myself on the way I dance by watching videos of myself dancing, and that helps me to grow as a dancer. Yeah.
Just before you conclude, please remind Botswana how old you are.
Oh, I'm 17 years old.
So you're the youngest top 16 finalist ever in Botswana. Yay! Okay, so because we're just about to run out of time, let's get into the news, and then I want you to pick. So everyone who comes up with a question, I want you to pick 2 people to answer it. Who you believe will bring out the best of that question. and then and then I think by 9:15 we should get in all the content. From here there's a lot of videos going on in the studio. From here we're gonna let you know where on TikTok, where on Facebook, and maybe YouTube you can get the video evidence of what it is we're doing. Coming up right now is the news with none other than Khaulatle Bonyongo Dumuva Maso.
Live the music on 102.3 FM.
YaronaFM. Don't let your brand go cold this winter.
Yeah, I'm really
As
confident.
temperatures drop, we cozy up to the radio and stream your perfect moment to connect, engage, and sell. At YaronaFM, we craft tailored campaigns that keep your brand top of mind. Combining powerful
So
audio
whoever's going to start the dance podcast,
integrated
here's an angle for you.
deliver real
Every
results.
battle
We'll
event
put you
and
in front of
session,
the right audience
you do
at the
reactions.
right time. Get
And you
your
give
audience
and you give your honest
plus
opinion.
367
I think we've done too little of reacting to
So yeah.
battles.
Well, yeah,
We need more of it.
Number one,
And
hip-hop and R&B
we
plug.
already have like
The best hip-hop and
old
R&B.
videos, or maybe like
Classic battles.
competitions
The
that
music.
we went to and attended.
Stay up to date
which
with
are
the
already
latest
uploaded,
headlines,
you know.
breaking news,
So we
and
don't have
exclusive
that type
updates
of like
tailored just for you. To stay
looking back
connected
then
and
where it
informed,
started
visit and like the YaronaFM news page on
Okay,
Facebook.
we're going up with the news, y'all.
YaronaFM news page on
Give me a second.
Facebook. YaronaFM News, the real story.
MVA urges motorists to exercise caution during the upcoming holidays, and police warn of an emerging online investment scam operating under the name MyVest.
YaronaFM News,
the real story.
With YaronaFM News at 9, I am YaronaFM. Good morning. The Motor Vehicle Accident Fund is urging motorists to exercise caution during the upcoming long holiday, as traffic volumes are expected to increase across the country. Head of Injury Prevention, Tataone Mokakangwe, says 138 people have lost their lives on Botswana's road since the beginning of the year, down from 167 during the same period last year. He attributes most of the fatal crashes to speeding and driving under the influence of alcohol. Mokakangwe is also encouraging passengers in both private and public transport to speak up if they believe a driver is behaving recklessly, saying road safety is a shared responsibility.
138 lives compared to 167 lives that we had lost during the same period last year. And remember, these are lives that we have lost from the beginning of the year, from January the 1st up to Sunday on Zombokweni. So more vehicles are going to be on the road, which means now more exposure to road traffic crashes.
Meanwhile, police say security has been heightened nationwide ahead of the holidays, with increased roadblocks and patrols to enhance road safety and deter crime. Commissioner Dina Marathe has also urged livestock owners to keep animals off public roads to help prevent accidents during the busy travel period.
Road safety throughout the holiday period. The Botswana Police Service will intensify traffic law enforcement operations across the country. Police officers will be strategically deployed along major highways within urban centers and at the identified accident-prone areas. These operations are intended to save lives through greater compliance with traffic laws. I therefore urge all motorists to cooperate fully with our officers.
Still with the police, the Botswana Police Service has warned the public against investing in an online platform operating under the name MyVest, describing it as a suspected investment scam. Assistant Commissioner of Police and Public Relations Officer Nia Bagali says the platform lures victims with promises of unrealistic financial returns. He says preliminary investigations indicate the scheme is run by foreign nationals, with local recruiters using social media to portray a lavish lifestyle and entice investors. Bagali says prospective investors are reportedly required to deposit $200 with false promises of quick financial gains. And finally, Uganda's government has suspended all school trips in the wake of a bus crash that killed at least 20 pupils and one adult who were taking part in an educational tour. Dozens of others, including staff, were injured in the accident and in Gachora district, eastern Uganda, and preliminary investigations suggest the bus had a mechanical fault before the driver lost control in Chikwati Hill, a stretch of road that has been the site of several serious crashes, according to local authorities. Ugandan records thousands of road deaths a year, but this incident is one of the country's deadliest, involving children in recent times. And a recap of our stories at this hour: MVA urges motorists to exercise caution during the upcoming holidays, and police warn of an emerging online investment scam operating under the name MyVest.
YaronaFM News.
The real story.
The YaronaFM Weather Report.
And our weather forecast for today: mostly sunny conditions are expected across Botswana today, with pleasant winter temperatures and light moderate winds. Gaborone will enjoy bright sunshine with highs of 27 degrees Celsius, while Kasane stays warm and sunny, reaching 30 degrees Celsius. And up north, Maung can expect clear skies and a warmer 28 degrees Celsius, with Francistown also remaining sunny with a high of 28 degrees Celsius. And across the border, Johannesburg is set for cool but sunny weather around 22 degrees Celsius. Cape Town remains partly sunny with a fresh southwesterly breeze and a high of 16 degrees Celsius. Harare will enjoy fine sunny conditions with the temperatures reaching 24 degrees Celsius, while Windhoek stays sunny at 22 degrees Celsius. Lusaka rounds off the regional outlook with warmer sunshine and a high of 25 degrees Celsius. Catch the next YaronaFM News Bulletin with me at 1 p.m. on SOS with Soso. Good morning.
The YaronaFM Weather Report. You can't explain it, but you feel it. The music slaps harder on the YaronaFM.
Let's go up,
yo. Beats from Heaven with Mr. T.
9:07 is your time. Beats from Heaven continues. I'm joined in studio by the finalists. Hailogore, you had a banging weekend like I did last Saturday on the 11th of July 2026 at Redbull Dance Your Style. I'm here with the superstars themselves. I'm here with Velox. I'm here with Michael. I'm here with Yaya. I'm here with Ella. I'm here with Savage Hound. I'm here with Kaizen, Kuruk, as well as Bimo. Khorari London, and who am I missing? We're missing London. We're missing Brutal. We're missing Sir Isaac, Ultra Clutch,
King Josie,
everybody else. No, but I catch up on social media. I get. So Yaya had asked a question to say, as a dancer, what are the challenges that hold you back from improving, and how would you improve? Ella had just finished answering. Before her, Savage Hound answered. Please pick one more that you'd like to hear their side on your question.
I think Bimo.
Okay, Bimo, how would you, what would you say is holding you back from improving, and what do you think you can do to improve as a dancer?
Damn, I'll be honest. I'm low-key clocking it and nothing in my airhead, man. But I want to say that something that I've always wanted to improve on myself is better footwork, particularly. I've come to realize that even though on a foundational basis I'm a pretty solid dancer in terms of being all-rounded, I still lack the consistent energy output for footwork. I'd be watching guys like Michael, who wants to be called Olga today. Olga, I'm calling you Olga. I do call you Olga. Guys such as Olga, such as Sir Isaac, King Josie, people who implement a lot of footwork in terms of what they do in such a really clean way. I want to be able to like improve on that particularly for myself, and also just improve on in terms of my own stamina as well, in terms of dancing, and just to also like think less about the audience particularly. I want to just be able to fully express myself. I think that's the thing that holds me particularly back. I think too much about people.
Awesome. So Kuruk is gonna throw in the next question. Who's gonna go after her? Did we say no? Hey, after Kuruk, I'm gonna give the mic to Michael. Hey.
Yes.
So with Kuruk, I want you to pick three. I want you to ask you a question and then pick three.
Okay.
Pick three who you want to tackle it.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions racing through my mind right now.
It's so
hard. I don't know whether to make it a Red Bull question or a personal question.
It's up to you.
Okay.
You are the presenter.
Don't give me that kind of power. Okay. I've decided
to follow Jesus.
Amen. Yes, thank you. I've decided to take maybe a little step back from the Red Bull questions.
Yeah.
Ask a bit of a personal one. It's still very dance related.
Sure.
A lot of us in Red Bull Dance Your Style have our specific styles, our base styles, our preferred styles. But I know for a lot of all styles dancers, there's always that secondary genre that's just when we are given the opportunity to let it shine, we just let it fly. So my question is, aside from your preferred genre of music, if you were to get into an all styles comp, what other genre of music could the DJ play where you know without hesitation, even if it's not your preferred style, you would kill that song or you'd kill that genre of music?
Okay, so
Very nice.
Your first respondent will be Velox.
Yeah.
Who are your other two?
I'm going to pick the queen of multiple styles herself, Miss Yaya.
As well as?
And I also pick Archie.
Yeah.
Good. Velox, Hate, what preferred style, what style of dance and music outside of your preferred one would you really love for the DJ to drop? Obo beats.
I would actually prefer a street style actually Kotani. Do you guys know Kotani? Yeah, I feel like I would actually kill that because like honestly I grew up around a lot of Kotani dancers. I didn't grow up around a lot of hip hop dancers too.
All right.
Because like I grew up at Litlagani or Rapa. Do you guys know it?
Yeah.
I'm not actually from the city. I've been here for like 3-4 years.
Okay.
So like, for real though.
It makes sense.
Most of my dance life, I was surrounded by a lot of Kotani dancers. So like, if the DJ was to play a Kotani song, you are dead, mate. You're dead.
I love it.
Want to see it.
I love it. You're
Want to
dead.
see it.
I want to see it as well.
And I'm
man.
trying to find a way to incorporate animation with Kotani. I feel like it would be
And you
It
can.
would work.
Oh,
I'd actually love
I'm
that.
actually working on that. So
It'll
like,
be dangerous.
When are we going to see a video or a battle?
a video after winter. From August, I'll be dropping a lot of content.
Yeah.
So, like, expect a lot of content from me.
He's getting a stimulus pack.
She said she also wants Yaya and Kaizen. So Yaya, what other style that we've never seen you do would you like the DJ to drop next time?
Like she said, I do a lot of styles, hey? So I think a style that I like, a genre that I rarely get is Afro. I love Afro and I've been doing it like for a really long time. I actually started off with learning like Afro styles. So I would really love an Afro song in like all-star battles instead of it being like your typical hip-hop tracks and maybe piano and stuff. Afro all the way.
Kaizen, it's up to you.
All right. Because Yaya stole my answer. Because she stole my answer, I'm going to pick footwork based. I'm a piano and I'm a combo. To be honest,
I would be so interested to see that happen.
yeah, I like footwork dancing. I don't do it as often as I would like because I'm more natural when it comes to like waving
Okay.
and hand stuff. But I just always felt like I have this connection with piano, with house, with the footwork stuff. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So I'm also very interested in Amakombo. So I feel like if I go into that, not if, when I go into that, I feel like I'm gonna be high key dangerous, man.
Yeah.
With the kind of mind that I have when I look at dance, y'all not ready, man.
It's 9:14 a.m. Beats from Heaven is where you are on YaronaFM. The WhatsApp line is wide open. We're here with the finalists by the top 16 Red Bull Dancer Style 2026 Botswana. If you have any question or comment, remember we're talking about all things dance, the business of dance, the physicality of dance, the competition itself that happened on Saturday. If you have any question or comment to add, the WhatsApp line and call line is +267 3911 066. But I prefer if you send a WhatsApp, whether it's a voice note or text. My phone line is down at the moment. Savage Hound, who I said is one of the founders of the Crump movement in Botswana and one of the top crumpers of all time. I want him to throw in a question and pick 2 or 3 dancers who he wants to hear chop it up. Savage Hound, what's good, boy?
What's good?
Yeah,
what's good?
Yeah.
A question that I would like to ask these dancers is, if you had an opportunity to actually be a part of a movement that we started, what would you do? Because for the longest time, I've been trying to actually bring back the movement of Crown, but it's like people are running away from it. You know, people feel like it's hard or it's complicated, but it's really not, because I'm here, I can teach it, you know? And I've been learning it for so long, but it's like, I've been searching for people, but it's like people are hiding. You know, I know people who have potential to do it, they just hide it. You know, they hide it with responsibilities. You know, I got school. I know I have to go to. I have a job. You know, but they do have spare time. They do have spare time, but they choose not to. You know, not to get involved. So now, since I'm in radio, if you are interested in learning Crump, if you are really, 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 really keen on understanding Crump and learning about it and being part of the movement, because we want like over like 100 people, you know, because in Botswana we don't have awareness. We don't know what's Crump. We don't know what's hip hop. And it's cool to be doing Mapiano. Mapiano is a trend, you understand? But we need a culture that stands timeless, you know. We need something that's timeless. So that's why I've been pushing Crump, because Crump is something that came from back then. Like, it has its own type of history. It has its own type of foundation, and it's still growing. And you know, I feel like Botswana should be involved. Yeah.
Anyone to comment on that?
Comment on that.
This is Kaiser on the line, guys, in case you forgot. So I think real quick, I want to say one good way that you can get people involved in Crump as much as you want to, because they don't know, show them. I like that you are having sessions. I like that you're already posting videos of your sessions, of your rounds and whatnot. I think you're headed in the right direction, because they're not going to go into what they don't see. So they need to see as much as you can throw it in front of their eyes. You scheme. That I feel like that's one way. And because we live in a very digital and very aesthetically pleasing era, your videos also have to come out looking like something that they would want to watch. I mean, already they may not want to watch Crump, but if it's done in a video that doesn't look appealing already, that's you're not gonna get anywhere far. You know what I mean? So I think that's something that you can probably like go into more. Try make the videos a little bit more appealing. The Crump will shine through if you get them through the barrier of, oh, this looks like a cool video to watch. You get what I mean? I think one other thing is you can involve, as businessy as this may sound, involve people with influence. I'm not gonna lie. Involve people with influence. Do you know what I mean? Because if Crump is already quiet and it's in its own corner here in Botswana, because there's nobody influential, quote unquote, or there's nobody who has eyes from a lot of people, it's not going to get noticed. You know what I mean? So I think that would be my response. That would be something that I think would help out.
That hikey reminds me, speaking of the whole, because here's the thing, you'll notice everything that trends and does well and becomes a movement, they usually throw in influential people more thing. Guess who came to me and said she wants to learn crumb?
Hey.
Just that she didn't have the time. I want you to just guess. Botswana, an influencer. Yes.
Really?
Linda Israel said she wants to learn crumb.
Wow.
Okay, that's
Yo, true story. So
I
don't think she'd be that good. I feel like Sliza would beat her in a crumb battle.
I kind of see that. I kind of see that.
Okay.
Crazy.
We're going to go for a quick ad break. Right after that, I'm going to pull in our winner to give us the final thought-provoking muse and then throw it across as many dancers as possible. Michael, aka Oga, is gonna ask. It can be a question, it can be a muse, it can be anything. And then right after he does so, we're gonna now chew on the day itself. I feel like that was a day in history for dance Botswana.
Yeah, we really
I've been in this thing for years, and very few tournaments did that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zin Mumalo as well for what she did, because my gosh, she didn't just perform. She brought the dance culture to life on stage.
That was amazing.
That was some of the best Amapiano performances I've seen in my life. This is Beats from Heaven, episode number 306. Don't move a muscle. 307, actually. Don't move a muscle, because the Red Bull Dancer Style finalists have more for you.
Sekakawe, Masunga, Kalakamati. Live the music on 98.4 FM.
So just to answer your question, though I didn't get to say so on air, the way I can think I can improve, two things. Mainly. The stamina thing, trust me, I got that good. Right? I lost 7 kg, just so you know. The advice was dope.
It's good that you're putting it.
3 weeks. 3 weeks. But one after that.
He was doing like the boxer thing.
Okay, so on TikTok, I went live on TikTok with 1, 2, 3, like a little I made a Hana advice. And then one of the advices I got was on stamina, because at the qualifiers I got tired quick. I gave it la Velox. And then we talked about the different ways to improve stamina. I lost 7 kgs in 3 weeks. right after the qualifiers leading up to the final, I measured. I went from 84 to 77.
Damn.
You understand? And my stamina multiplied by 5. And for b-boying, it's not a joke.
It's not.
You can lose the stamina on other styles. On b-boying, it's not. If you do a one handstand, so I jogged 5 kilometers 5 times a week. The first time I did it, I went 36 minutes, and then I went to 29 minutes. 5 kg, 5 kilometers. And then I would skip meals. Just skip. I just could do like breakfast. Like right now, I haven't eaten breakfast. Yesterday, I had my first meal midday, which was 2 burgers. And that was it for the day. Dancers, sometimes we think that the more sugar and energy drink you take, the more energy you have. The truth is, with the body, when it has too much sugar, and starch is sugar. When there's too much sugar in your body, you lose energy actually. And when there's excess meat, you lose energy. So I would just skip meals and I would cut out the starch. And I don't take fizzy drinks. I only take energy drinks when there's an emergency and I need to stay awake. What else did I do? I didn't do much dancing in my drills. I was just jogging.
That's good enough.
Yeah, it is. Definitely good enough.
Your case is good.
Yeah.
You know how we used to train though? Like, we used to train with boxers.
What about?
Yeah, we'll just visit boxers and then we'll just log on to YaronaFM and YTV to find out how you can nominate these deserving individuals. Nominations welcome from all corners of Botswana. Like we were kids, you know, so we just follow them. They'll be jogging. After that, they'll go to the gym to work out. So they'll be doing like sparring, you know, sparring. So instead of us like sparring with them, now we'll be putting music on our headsets and we'll literally spar as they are sparring there.
Also, they do mostly sparring.
Yeah, so they did a lot for training. You know, so they'll do jogging after jogging, they'll leave at the gym, do 100 sparring. Nah, boxers don't lift weight. They don't lift
much. They do not much.
Unless you want to increase
unless you have like a dumbbell, you know, you want to like maybe increase certain muscle, or maybe you fracture yourself or something. That's when you use the dumbbell to make sure that you get the strength back. That's it.
They mostly do like explosive.
Yeah, so
And it's so painful.
So like even the training, I felt like I learned how to train through that, and that's how like when I was looking at Crumb, I was like, oh, that nigga, is he punching? You know what I'm saying? So now I just literally just training with boxes, and I saw Crumb, I'm like, is it a boxer or so like, oh no, he's dancing. I'm like, oh, I need to take that, put that into training and boxing. So that's why I don't like lift weight. You know, I'm always looking for like something like calisthenics. You know,
using your body
Talk to me.
Where's DJ?
Which DJ?
Ndumis.
DJ is a dance place, man. Why are you asking me?
No, I want to know what he does for stamina, because I think his stamina is pretty tough.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Nah, he does. See, this is crazy. It's crazy that you mentioned
This was
that.
just a habit.
Me and DJ, how we met, it's through tournaments, karate tournaments. It wasn't dancing. How I met.
You were doing karate also?
I was training
Like the karateka.
the boxers doing it.
Oh,
Me, I was
okay.
like, bro, when I was
feel
at
you.
that camp, I was just thinking, yo, I'm just an artist. I'm just here to absorb whatever. Like,
feel
so
you.
I wasn't really joining sports like that. I would know someone about, okay, these guys are doing this type of sports, so I would join them for training.
I feel you.
So I had a cousin who was a boxer, so I started doing that boxing training, and then I met, because they were going to the same gym. That's where I'll meet for Jean, for Riden, for DJ. They'll come there for tournaments, when the school tournaments, you understand? So that's how I met these guys. It wasn't because of them.
Okay. We're going up, y'all.
So you see, like that's how DJ trains. I was the only nigga there. Doing sports, I was there on the side with the speaker there. I'm like, what's that? So after that training,
The one and only Ezra Things. Safe to say, one of the biggest artists in Botswana right now, simply saying, this road is very long. Selai, right here on YaronaFM. Beautiful song. I believe it's gone way past 1 million views now on YouTube. The man just doesn't stop. Before we get into the rest of the conversation from Michael, I want to ask these dancers. Guys, in other normal countries, artists, singers are usually some of the best dancers in the country. Look at your Chris Browns, your Justin Timberlakes, Jason Derulo, Usher. You go over to SA, you've got these Kamumpelas and all of that. Which artist is the best dancer in Botswana? And why are they dancing? Let me throw this at you guys.
Is it fair to say who's going to be me?
Who's Botswana's Chris Brown?
I would say Psych, because I've history with him. I've actually battled with him before.
But he doesn't dance on stage.
But comparing him, listen, I would compare him with Hennessy.
That's true.
I'll take the Hennessy answer. The second one I won't take it for now. Though I know he's
No, but like he's not dancing, but like I know Psych can actually kill off Hennessy for sure.
Okay, Psych and Hennessy. Be more.
I got two. Okay, he's not like a full-on dancer on stage, but I know he used to like dance really well. What's his name? Tabang from West Side.
From that side.
That's his thing. Oh, my bad. Okay,
Lucas Chubbs. Bro. He's bad.
Lucas Chubbs.
I was about to.
Wait, who's Chubbs?
Lucas Chubbs from Essentially.
What does he dance?
He dances hip hop mainly, but he has a tendency of throwing like Crump in that.
Okay.
Yeah, you should
But
check out
like
his
he does
music
support
video.
Crump also. I've seen like supporting and stuff. So.
Okay, Lona Laring, which artist is the best dancer?
I don't really know Botswana artists like that.
The worst part is we don't see them dance as much, so maybe that's why we won't have the best judgment. But I would agree with them saying Lucas Chubbs, because I've seen him, I think, once.
Yeah.
Like he would be great. Like he really would be great.
Kelishiki.
I need to see like I need to see
Okay, so here's why. And I guess I lira ka bomo le tlogela bo Jumatere le bo Chukoma. But for me, though the person needs to step it up and he knows why. And I'm proud to say within hip hop dancing and break dance, I inspire this guy myself. It's on camera. For me, Chris Brown or Botswana, I repeat, though he needs to step it out, is Hansi.
Yeah, for sure.
Number one.
For sure.
Number two, another person who could do better but does well. Actually, before and above Hansi, the Chris Brown of this country, the man who's equally good at music and dancing. Wait for it. You're not gonna expect it. It's coming soon.
Okay.
It's unfortunate that we've only gotten to know his musical side now. Go on his page.
I did not know he made music.
I don't know.
Like I thought of him, I just didn't know he made music.
So a little.
He's a peasant.
And what?
Bro, I'm so sorry.
The guy that used to do stunts for V.
Yeah.
You don't know that guy?
So listen. He has a brief fact file about coming soon. Coming soon, he makes rumba, right? The sound that you hear about Juma Terelimo Chukuma, it's inspired by DRC music, particularly rumba, makosa, and ndombolo. He's originally from DRC. So when he makes that music, he sings French in there. Coming soon is an artist. That Tota Salah Opera before Abinella V.
Yeah.
It's just that now we're seeing his true colors, and I'm glad it's happening. I hope he blows up, gets booked, and becomes the next Kofi Olomide because he's that good. Yeah. And in the dance, for me, he's like Chris Brown good. It's just that the style is different. There's a video of him dancing, and then he puts matches in his mouth, right? A cigarette in his mouth, and then he spits out the cigarette lit with the match. True story. Yeah. I don't know how he does that. Okay.
How?
Okay. Anyway, yeah. I'll bring him into studio. Maybe he's got a few things to teach us because remember he started dancing before someone was born.
Bruh, we need to meet. I need the cigarette trip tomorrow.
I want to battle coming soon.
We need to battle. We need to call them out. We need to call out Hansi. We need to call out Psych.
Hansi called out for battle back in the day.
Lucas Chab, we need to call them out because they are artists. We are dancers, so we need to call them out because they are dancing. They are representing people. They are representing us as dancers when they dance there. So we need to call them out. Now I want to battle them. I'm a battler.
We're gonna make that happen. If you need contacts,
I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm gonna pull in Olga. Olga, what are your questions and what conversations you like to pull into the squad before we just thinking about actually hold that thought. You'll bring a question in 60 seconds. We're gonna go for an ad break, and then right after that, I want us to play the ranking game. I get a light ball, but one must go.
Yeah.
It's gonna get very interesting just now. Don't move us.
What? Charles Hill.
What must go? It depends on the theme of the game.
You don't know what must go. Don't lie.
Like putting them on the spot. Like
Chubbs could actually. Oh, you also know
Chubbs with proper training.
With proper training and time, he could do damage.
Because Chubbs with 2 months of training, like proper foundational training,
he could do damage.
Really far.
So
Chubbs, with proper training, he could do damage.
Oh, yes, I know.
And then
battle.
It's like Kiss Very Kill. I mean,
We'll talk about
if it's the way I'm
and guys, just to be honest with all of you guys, this forever I was Detroit's idea.
Yeah.
I ain't shocked.
And his idea is still the answer to his own question. His question was how can people get to know so that it was everyone's answer for the first question.
Yeah.
For them to know the technicality or why Kuruk, Araisa, Kaizen or whatever.
Yeah.
It's because of these platforms.
Yeah.
If you never watch dancers or hear dancers talking about the depth of what they're doing, you're not gonna know you can't wake up and just do a 180.
Yeah.
You can't wake up and do a backflip.
Yeah.
You can't do a taser hella because you're buff. It's difficult to learn some of the stuff. For them to appreciate it, you need to have both. So probably every dancer style.
Yeah,
they come back here, even if it's not on my show. Let's go up. So Michael,
Yes.
as you do your thought provocation, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure you're better than me at this. Can you ask and speak and comment with a pure Nigerian accent?
No, I cannot.
Honestly,
try. I actually cannot. She can do that.
Wait, hold on. How can a Botswana do a Nigerian accent better than you?
Because I've been avoiding it my entire life.
None of your family members can speak like that.
That sounds like
They
a
can. All of
They
them.
all of
My
them.
parents, my parents, my
Come on, I think
siblings, they can't.
No, there's a segment on the show where I always use my. I can do a pretty good one, but I feel like the Oga is here.
I actually cannot. Like,
it's,
I'm being so honest with you.
Hey, Botswana, Botswana.
Like saying that, guys.
If Botswana the
So before my sister, before we can bring in this man who's claiming that he's not the original owner of this thing. My question to you is, where are you learning to speak like this? Have you ever visited West Africa?
Bad man.
Why is he refusing to do the thing that he was born to do?
You see, growing up, going to a Catholic church, I was even. You see, Michael. You see the big Oga.
I see him.
I was even raised by his parents.
Hey.
What? I am very, very Yoruba. You know, if I can even come to speak Yoruba now, but I'll keep it to pidgin. You know, can't be extra.
So tell me. As you are relating with the Okere family, have they ever given you some West African food? Have you ever tried some pepper soup?
Let me tell you something. Jollof rice. I've been making since 8 years old.
You go teach me now.
I go teach you how to make egusi.
Today.
You go. I can even teach you how to make pounded yam. I've also been raised by Ghanaians. Okay. I have been raised by West Africa. Let me tell you.
Do you know how to make the alcohol? They call it burukutu. Have you ever heard of burukutu? Do you know burukutu?
Palm wine.
Hey. This man is lying now. My brother. Yes, sir. As the founder of the Afrobeats and everything that you have dedicated to the industry, what is your question for today's dancers?
In accent. Expecting the accent.
In accent.
Benaboy doesn't have a fluent Nigerian accent.
He does not.
Imagine trying to speak like how you're
supposed to.
Okay,
both.
That guy said croissant.
Yeah, croissant. I mean, you know, anyway. Your psychological challenges, mental challenges that you guys face right before stepping on stage. I would want Bimo, my light skin friend here, and Ella. Let's answer that for me.
Let's start with Ella.
Let's see.
Psychological challenges you face
light-skinned guys
as you get on stage. How do you handle
Who are
that?
the two light-skinned people?
Hey. Okay.
She's light-skinned.
How do I handle? Okay, most of the time, if I enter stage startup, I always get anxiety attacks here and there. Not gonna lie, I do. I get anxious so bad, and sometimes I feel like I'm not breathing, but I'm breathing. How do I tackle that? I pray to God. Genuinely, I just put it on God. I'm like, God, if you put me in this position, you are the one to help me out. So like, instead of dwelling on it, I just pray about it, and I'm like, God, take it away. I won't be stressing about this. If it's your will, then it shall happen. So like, that's how I tackle it. Like,
Be more. How do you handle mental challenges as you step on stage? And do you ever get them?
Yes, everyone gets them on stage. Mental challenges. For me, I think way too much. Genuinely, on and off stage, it's just a perpetual state that I'm always in. So when you get on stage, for me, I try and like let go, particularly of everything. Like Ella said, you try and give it to God. Try and put your whole will into it. Not your will. You try and just let the will be done. And Ella beat me this year. Shout out to Ella. I think it was our first battle against each other, like ever, personally. And I didn't take her lightly. I didn't do anything like that. It's just that the person who needed to win won, particularly. And I can't say the mental state of it going into the competition was different. For me, I was like, oh, I feel a bit confident. I feel like I could win, but I didn't underestimate her at all. But I lost at the end of the day. It was always is the thought process after the thing happens. It's usually what happens after it happens that gets you. Because I don't know. We had this conversation I think I was with Yarona at the time. Yeah. We're like, man, because Yarona has battled like a lot of people. Yeah. And the thing is that like when she goes up against someone, again, the thing that her and I tend to say now we tend to say Kobagarona because we both Larona and Yarona. Yeah. Kobagarona. We say, what's one more time? You know what I'm saying? What's one more? What's one more win against this person who have beaten before? You know what I'm saying? That's just her way of doing that. It was the first time that Ella and I went up against each other. I'll say this right now. Never again. Not again. No more, one more. You beat me once.
It's okay.
Trust. Next time it's not gonna be the same. But like I said, the second time around, like after for me, after I lost, I felt a lot of things. I felt very disappointed in myself, particularly. But I couldn't like stay in that thing for too long. I just felt like I just need to like give it to God, which I personally didn't. So yeah, the mental state was going awry. It wasn't the going on stage, it was the going off stage that broke me.
Last but not least, Velox. Mental challenges as you step on stage, nerves, do you go through that?
Yeah, man, I go through a lot of anxiety. For me to be good and on stage, honestly, I have to crash out first. Do you guys remember how crazy I went on stage at the qualifiers? That's because I crashed out first off stage.
For real though.
Guys, the crash out is necessary.
I was walking everywhere. I have to release that energy first for me to be chilled on stage. Because if I don't, then stage is gonna be something else. But also, man, what helps is getting to chill with other dancers like Michael and Ikumeling. They really help me release that energy, because that's the only thing I suffer from, honestly, anxiety.
Okay, now this question is for everyone. We're just about to wrap up the chat. Who shall we start with? I'm going to start on my right and then we're going to go around this way.
Tragic.
Tragic.
Let me do this properly so that I don't leave anyone out. Just give me a sec. So the top 16 Red Bull Dance Style, this year. I'm going to read out all the names, just once. I'm going to read out all the names where they are. Okay, so we have Ultra Clutch, Mr. T, myself, Michael, Ella, Novi, Yaya, Sir Isaac, Brutal, London, Janice, Savage Hound, Kuruk, King Josie, Kaizen, Velox, and yourself, Bimo. Bimo, way. Your top three from the. This is not for the event. Who are the top three dancers in this group?
From the 16. Who are my top three?
Yes, sir. Please use this mic. Use that mic.
Oh, I should just use this other mic. All right, my top three from the top 16.
Okay, that's me.
On a personal basis, looking at
in order.
In order.
From 1 or 3. Do you start from the top or the bottom?
It's up to you, but
is it like in like ability for like who I think was going to win or like just
who are the 3 best dancers from those in order? Period. You
can end yourself.
Yeah, Samutu say.
The 3 best dancers.
Yeah, from this top 16.
Okay, in terms of listen, I gotta give you the answer on Kilibiling. Hey, technique, musicality, foundation, skill base, and looking at how like they utilize that on stage, particularly. My top 3 in no order particularly because I don't know to order them. Go from 5. Multiple choice how in order, Baba. It's not in order. So first person who pops to my mind was Brutal.
Okay.
He stood his ground.
Yeah.
He stood his ground. Archie, Kaizen, sorry for those who
Brutal, Kaizen, then.
Jeez.
Last but not least.
Jeez. Let's have it. Like about time, but top 2 in the city. But shout out to Olga, man. Great. But Yarona is the number 1.
Kuruk, your top 3 dancers in particular order.
In a particular order.
Don't explain anything.
Okay.
For
this year.
This 16 I just mentioned.
This 16 we've just mentioned.
Yes.
I'm putting myself at third.
Shout out.
Sorry.
Shout out.
Second, hey, and I was angry that he didn't get far. Velox. Hey, bruh. Number one. I gotta give it to Brutal, man.
All right, let's get it. Yeah, no explaining, no. Don't show the wiki.
So one more question, no wiki. Number one, Velox. Number two, Kuruk. Number three, King Josie.
Danko. Savage Hound, your top three dancers from the 16.
Top three. First one has to be me. Then second one, Clutch. Then third one. Oh God.
Danko.
That's it.
Okay.
Ella.
First one has to be Crook. The second one has to be Brutal. The third one has to be
Danko.
Guys, now I'm gonna have to explain.
No.
Let him give his reasoning. Let him go last because he has to give reasoning.
Okay, no, he's the winner. He's the winner.
He's the winner. He can give his reasoning.
Give the winning privilege. Give the winning privilege.
Let me get it over with. Let's go.
In order.
I would say Brutal has to be third for me. I was really impressed by him. Like really
beautiful.
His crump and amapiano versatility was insane. And then second, I would go for honorary mention. These two. Still have a long way to go, my God. Yeah. Still amazing.
Velox number two.
Insane.
No,
honorary mention. Number two, I would go for DT. And then number one, shout out, Lindy.
Kuruk.
Yeah.
That's a nice list.
Yeah, let's go in.
Thank you.
For me, number one would have to be Olga. Number two, who would be number two? Let me look at that list again. Number two would have to be Clutch.
For sure.
Clutch. And
That's
then
the OG.
who's the third? I'd say DT.
Shout out. Hey,
Okay,
like
Velox. Your turn, bro.
Number one, I'd say Michael. Two, I would say Brutal, and three, I'd say Archie. And I would really like to battle all of them, honestly.
That's a nice.
Can't wait to see it.
Archie and
nice list. We want to see that one. We want to see it.
Let me see Megan.
Yes, of course. You're the one who asked the question.
Yeah.
What the Gibwa? Second list, the one isn't.
This is what I'm recording.
Yeah.
But the way I listen, they
That's
get
a
put
nice
to the
list,
league.
actually.
This is just skill all around. I'm not looking at anything particular. The best dancer here for me, I'll go with Michael as number one.
For sure.
I'm not putting myself on the list.
Yeah.
Number two, I will go with Yaya.
True story.
Last but not least, number three, I will go with. Okay, that's a very hard one. I'll go with Clutch. Brutal is my boy. Like,
for sure.
We're close, but he knows exactly what he needs to do to step it up. He would have been on this list.
Nah, you know.
And if I'm allowed to say so myself, I think it can be a good thing that he has increased his muscle mass.
Yeah.
He just needs to catch up with the muscle mass. There's nothing wrong with having a big body, but as someone who's also gained muscle over the years, you have to catch up with your body. The speed you move with when you weigh 60 is not the same you use when you weigh 80.
That's fair.
So you need what? More stamina now.
He used to be crazy. Brutal used to be way crazier than.
Okay.
Like, bro, he used to be crazy.
So we got two more muses and we're done.
Yeah.
And once again, I'll start here. Now the question is mine. Okay, fine. Let me start here because I started there. Right?
Thank you.
I'll start with Velox. Velox.
Yeah.
Like,
One must go. DJ, aka Ndumis, or whatever again.
Yeah, the crump dancer.
Aha. And Savage Hound. One must go.
I did not expect that.
That's a hard one. That's a hard one. But it's easy if you think about it.
If you think about it, very hard.
Guys, remember at some point you are going to be the judge of an event, a big event. All of you here.
That's true.
Easy. One must go.
It must be really
Speed. Nakacha, speed.
Honestly, because I've seen DT less, because I've seen DT dance like twice. Honestly, like in my life, I'd say I'll go for DJ.
You go for DJ.
I've seen
Okay.
more, yeah.
Cool. YaronafM.
Yeah, I think.
MRP. No, I'm giving you a different set.
Oh dear.
We expecting.
Crazy.
Oh dear.
Yes. I need to make sure I'm recording this.
Oh my god, I bet this is going to be very challenging one.
It's about to be very
Wait.
Yes.
One must go. Right?
Yeah.
Olga
Oh.
and Yaya.
Oh my god. That's so challenging. Because I have to think about myself.
Exactly.
But you know that you've never voted.
Wait, didn't you beat him one time?
We've never battled.
We've
You never
never
battled?
battled. Yeah.
So this was
Redbull was the first
I'm
time.
disappointed.
God forbid.
Nice.
Yeah, Arabagas. Time.
Come on, not like being late.
I think.
One must go.
Yeah, I was tired.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
My answer would have been the same. Bye, Olga. Bye.
Sorry.
He has to go. So you're the better dancer.
Yeah,
He's the
for
better
sure.
dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Olga.
That's the correct thing.
One
to
must
say,
go,
my
ne?
guy.
Yeah.
DJ the dancer and Brutal.
Ooh.
One must go.
But then it's power against technique.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
exactly what I think
answer.
about.
If I'm being honest, I enjoy Brutal's rounds more than I do DJ's.
Oh.
And the thing is, no, this is my opinion. And,
Yeah,
the thing
of
is- and the thing
course,
is,
of
Brutal
course.
is very versatile, even with his big body.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get?
Okay.
So I have to go for Brutal. DJ.
Ella, you're next. Please grab the mic. Ella, are you listening?
Yeah.
One must go, ne?
Yeah.
April Gates and Lynn.
Joe.
What?
What the?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Okay,
Yes.
actually, no hate to April Gates.
Yeah.
Indians
Yeah.
more versatile.
Yeah.
That's what we've noticed.
I
Okay.
agree.
Savage Hound.
Yo, what's up?
One must go. Kuruk and Archie.
Hey! Oh, it's getting worse.
One must go.
I think I'll just leave.
This is more of a style and more of a somebody who's impactful. You understand? I feel like Kuruk is much more impactful
Yeah.
than Archie.
I
Yeah.
wasn't
So I'll
expecting
pick
that
Kuruk.
answer.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
How's it way?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
One must go, ne?
Yeah.
Lindsay and Masbelo. You've watched both of them?
Yes. Yeah. Lindsay can go, man.
Oh.
Lindsay can go.
Real quick.
I love the way Masbelo dances, bro. Oh my god.
Lindsay can go.
Lindsay can go. Like, it's not a great difference, but I enjoy watching Masbelo a lot more.
Okay. Lindsay, let it go. I feel like I'm giving Lindsay the hardest question.
Yeah.
Even though Yaya was hard.
Yeah.
Lindsay Lowy. One must go. Mopato Dance Theatre, the choreographers.
Yo!
Don't breathe.
Can I be so honest?
Mopato Dance Theatre versus the choreographers. One must go.
Can I be so honest? You shouldn't have asked me. I pick Mopato.
Why shouldn't I have asked you?
Just don't.
I think
I pick Mopato.
I think
Is there a bias going on in there?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Someone from Mopato might come and
Yeah.
Okay, Bimo, you're next.
Yeah.
Okay, Bimo, one must go, ne? You ready? Okay, one must go. The choreographers and New Moon.
Oh,
Damn.
be honest.
No, this is
Be honest.
Honest answers only.
Honest answer.
answers.
No one will judge you. No one will judge you.
No biasness, my guy.
And
Don't
only
be
one
biased.
answer.
Only one
You have to
answer.
battle individually.
Yeah.
Individually. Individually. Okay. Individually, New Moon. As a group, they cook us.
Fair, that's
At
fair.
least you're honest.
That's fair. That is fair.
Okay. We've come to the end of our conversation. Now the one must go is going to be for the whole group. You say answer all at the same time. We'll do it to Red Bull. Whichever answer I hear more of.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the answer.
Yeah.
This one is a musical question, but it's to do with dance because at the end of the day, our musicians need to bring stage presence. And stage presence is highly achieved. Kadi dancer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
ATI and Hansi.
Oh, damn.
Who has to go?
One must go.
Bruh,
Hansi
has to go.
Okay, wait. Let's answer on 3, 2, 1.
Hansi can go. Wait, what's happening?
Stop.
What's happening?
Same time.
Are we saying the person that should go?
The person that should go.
Oh.
3, everyone answer 3, 2, 1.
Hansi, bro. No debate.
Wait.
Why was the only one?
Let's start again. 3,
I'm not
2,
answering.
1.
Hansi.
As in dance or like artistry?
Yeah,
Okay, I repeat. Artists they need to have a stage presence with their dancers. And these are two artists who bring dancers. ATI had Conga Roots, Hansi has Bomas Bo Hatama. So my question is, who does that better? Not the music.
Yeah,
For the music, I think ATI, but it's not about the music, it's about the performance.
Yeah.
Hansi must go.
No, you must not go. I mean, ATI must go. Hansi,
We are
Okay,
young,
performance-wise,
Yeah.
performance-wise,
We are
I would
young.
say.
From that explanation that you just gave, I'd say ATI gotta go.
Yeah, ATI. See, so I was right from jump. Thank you.
Okay, that brings us to the end of our conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, catch all these dancers across social media. I will personally write their names. I can post the video that I took today and edited and all that stuff. This has been the Red Bull Dance Your Style top 16 finalists. Well, just over half of the team. We can't wait to serve you some flame grilled moves next year again, same time. I'm sure it's going to be the same venue, Hariti, but nonetheless, I think we did an amazing job. And till we meet again, my name is Mr. T across all social media. That's Mr. TEE267. Bye bye.
I don't
Wait, can I hear an answer? ATM must go. For one reason alone. He was very predictable. I love ATM death. You knew the outfit, you knew the dance style, and Conga Roots was never challenged to do more. With Hansi, even though his genres are the same, it's house and Amapiano mostly, at least the structure changes.
Yes.
The outfit changes. The dancers even themselves, they change a bit. But musically, HI would win a whole lot. Dancically on stage, Hansi's doing the best right now, even better than me.
Yeah.
Motor vehicle accident.
But I need to dog him because he used to say that he's gonna beat me in B-Boy one day.
We need to battle those guys, bro. I feel like you see these guys who are performers and they call themselves dancers. We need to battle them. They need to be fact checked, you know. They need to be fact checked. Yeah, where did you get that move from, bro?
I don't like the fact that I got the
We need to be the police for this.
Is it busy one today?